but
3,000 total.
fancies that
3,000
perhaps
to
the
call.
suited
Pass.
part's enough to go with a
3,000
raise.
to call.
Oh,
He's going to get stuck into this pot. I don't know if Michael Gately has enough
Mullen.
It's gone all in.
to make Anthony Hardy put
think
down his
16.
hand. Those ladies have traveled around this table this evening. And we could be seeing a very decisive pot here.
6,000.
Gately's got
Pass.
6,000, and it may well be
Pass.
enough to
Is it another 3 to me?
get
3,000
Hardy
to
to
Oh, cool.
call.
Cool.
Yeah, big one.
Anthony Hardy taking a stand,
All right,
but it's
well,
Michael
nice.
Gately all in with the best of
I've
it.
overcommitted half my stack, so you've only put another 3 in. So.
And Hardy giving an explanation for his rationale, but no explanation will be needed if an ace pops on the board. He's only 2 to 1 against. Just under.
Of course, he didn't have to call. Pot odds. And got
King
it.
of diamonds.
And got it.
Ace of spades.
Well, this is just
7 of hearts.
gutting for Michael Gately. He was in a huge position to double through, Steve, but that side could be the dog days for him.
Well, he needs a queen or a jack and a 10.
King of hearts.
Doesn't help things.
2 cards in the deck, or it's a long walk back to Soonerville. Boat and plane ride, no less. Here's the river.
King of
Ah,
clubs.
it was a paint, but the full house, kings full of aces, will beat kings full of queens. And classy play from Michael Gately this evening.
Yes, he's done very well, and that's just poker.
Got 3 grand more, I guess.
He had the best of it to some degree. Only 3 cards in the pack. We're going to help Anthony Hardy, but you need a bit of luck at this game. He hasn't got it.
So,
Bit of a shake of a head. 23 years old, lot of poker in the future for Michael Gately, but he is out in 5th position, and we are 4-way.
in a minute.
You can look at that hand one more time. You love having those ladies. First time they've lost tonight, but the ace hit the board front and center, and not often do you lose with a full house, but it happened there. Anthony Hardy taking the feet out from Michael Gately. You know, you just have to expect that everybody has nothing when you're playing at this level, don't you? Four-handed.
You'd be very unlucky to run into another big hand should you have one yourself.
1,000 to call. Pass.
Pass,
Pass.
pass. Put a pony in the pot.
500 to call.
David Gregory, very thin-skinned.
What are you looking at? What
Oh, no, just how big the raise is.
How big the raise is?
It's affordable.
Big, good threat.
Pass.
And Gregory backed off.
We were a damnation this time.
Yep. 6-4 offsuits, no, not a raising hand,
No.
I'm afraid.
Sometimes they try out. It's unbelievable with this game. And you don't think it can go both ways. Yeah, it runs and
That was nearly a sermon for Renee.
Well, good job I've got this taped indoors.
Full sentence.
I won't believe the hands are bad myself unless I see it again.
You know, Steve, David Gregory was doing so well. He had built his stack all the way up. And now,
Pass.
he just jumped off the merry-go-round for about 2 rounds and is
1,000 to
down
call.
now to under 3,000
I'm all in.
pounds.
Oh,
It's all in.
Blinds are debilitating. He's found what he thinks is worth going all in on.
He doesn't.
2004 total, so that's another
It's King
1,900 to call.
Not marvellous, but
No, he
King's
doesn't.
pretty decent at this situation.
Yeah, I mean,
Fairly decent.
he may have gone with anything there.
Yeah.
And Renee, not so healthy that 1900 isn't a serious investment. Doesn't seem to know what to do, does he?
Thinks it's worth it, and it probably is
Pass.
worth it.
best of luck, boys.
You must be in front.
Ah, don't. Calm down.
Got an overcard.
So Moritzen trying to knock out David Gregory here, and with that king of Anthony Hardy's down in the deck, the Queen Jack probably not that big an underdog at all.
6 of clubs.
Nice
6 of
flop for
hearts.
David Gregory. anything but a
hearts.
queen or jack, and he's going to double through.
Moritzen standing up. He won't be going out should he lose, but he still feels the need to stand up. Is it to shake hands and wish David Gregory the best of luck in the rest of his life? Does he know something?
8 hearts.
Well, the hearts don't really help anybody.
Slow talk,
No.
wasn't it?
I know, isn't it?
Gregory's hands are clasped in prayer. King high is good right now. It's a 5-card game. Here's the 5th one.
Okay, David, doubles up.
5 of spades.
And a bit of a sweater there for David Gregory, but King 4 now his favorite hand. We've lost 2, but 4 still on the table. Jackets off. We've come to play. There'll be more. £50,000 at stake. Gasping for air under the surface and looking at the leaderboard, Steve. How strong is Anthony Hardy right now?
Well, he's very relaxed, that's for certain. Blinds are 500 and 1,000. He's under no pressure whatsoever. The same could be said for Barry Hearn on 14. It's those 2 short stacks that have the immediate problems at hand.
It's almost like we don't even need any more than 2 cards here. It's all coming down to that right now, Steve. Look at the 2 cards and bet the lot. And Renee Morrison under the gun. Does he want that 1,500 pounds?
Yes, he does. But can he afford to risk everything on it? Harry Potter.
I raise.
Raise.
3,000 more.
Or will Barry Hearn come over the
4,000
top?
total.
No.
3,500 to call.
He believes.
What a
3,000
great
to
little
call.
dance Anthony Hardy's doing.
Pass.
I'll tell you.
I would have been handy. I would have gone with what I had.
Every time.
And David Gregory's looking a little defeated. Anthony Hardy just stacking up the cash.
He's become the aggressor again. He slowed down in the middle, didn't he, Jesse? But he's back now with
Stop lining up my
full
stack. Look
belief.
at these.
No, I want yours first.
Yeah.
That's a large
Sort them
percentage
out.
of hands won.
Okay,
Just
focused he
double through
is.
with yours, Dave.
Yeah.
The eyes darting
We
around.
tried that a minute ago.
You wouldn't mind doubling through with his.
On the verge of taking 100,000 pounds out of this partypoker.com poker den.
Still would hurt Anthony Hardy to double up
1,000 to call.
David Gregory or
Pass.
Rene Moritzen.
Pass.
They're on 4,800.
500 to call.
And should David Gregory decide to
A
go
raise.
all in,
Raise.
he may
I'll
not
take
get a
that.
caller,
I'll
but
take
he's
that,
just
yeah.
putting in a smaller
the call.
raise, Jesse.
Yeah, those kings are a welcome relief. And
And I'll tell you, he certainly hasn't telegraphed the fact he's got them like Anthony did earlier. He just hopes that he's found somebody with a hand.
He was looking at me stack. Go on. 3-8.
Yeah, that's-
All in.
Oh, he
Go
has
on.
whacked it all in.
Wow.
Ooh.
3,008.
there's really
Cool.
not much more he can do, is there? I mean, I guess he could have called, but he's just got to pray that Renee wants a piece of it. And what a terrible hand for Renee to take on the 2 kings with.
Well, he knows
How
that,
much did he have?
3,800.
that Gregory may be
Wow.
on the
I think
move.
that was my stack too.
Don't take a lot of
He's had
work
it
in
yours as well at the same time.
Yeah, that's exactly what Renee Moritzen has.
I think he's been looking at your pile as much as you've been looking at his.
Can he call this? Does he think that he could have the best hand?
That's amazing. If
That
you
is
stay on.
incredible.
You know, he's already got
There you
1,000
go.
in, and
It's an omen for somebody.
Well, must be destined.
Renee's a
Oh.
guy
Cool.
Someone's
that
got a nice
says the
headache,
math
600.
dictates it, Steve.
Spin them over. Come on.
Turn him up.
I don't want to see an ace. That's all
But
I don't wanna
he's,
see.
I think he's more than 7 to 1 against here.
Well, did he have to call? I mean, I don't know. No, of course he didn't, because we're watching. We can see the cards. He couldn't see the cards.
I'm going to need standing up for this one.
Yes,
Well,
will
he
have
knows
to.
how serious situation it is. And even here, flopwards, he's nearly drawing dead. Both players are all in, but Renee Moritzen could be walking, and, well,
You've got to have a few
He's
hands
got 3
last
feet
week.
out
You
the
get
door.
out of
I
this
don't want
one.
to see a 9, Dave.
You get out of this one, and Beanie
Yeah.
is being replaced.
The 9 has been called for as a card